Okay, got it. Okay, now we're ready to start. Welcome, everybody. Um, Today, I'm going to actually be your guest speaker, and I'm going to be doing a program on Vera Molnar, and we're going to do an homage to Vera Molnar. So let me get my thing up here. Okay. Now, first we should ask, shouldn't we, Cynthia? Should we ask if anybody did anything interesting this week? Yes? No? I'm going to say yes, and I'll share first. So, I run a program for teens. It's a job and training program, and the young people have been doing turtle stitch. So a lot of you have been asking about products. This is the first time I tried this. I've done quilts and all kinds of things, pins, necklaces, frame things, but this is a pillow. So the young people for the last, I don't know, 6 weeks have been doing turtle stitch. And so they developed these squares, and this is Jabril. And Jabril finished his pillow. He's the first to finish his pillow this week. So he sewed all of his turtle stitch embroidery printouts into into square, this square 3x3 square. It's a 16-inch pillow. And the back of the pillow has one of those like folded insert things. And I thought that was really cool. And it wasn't that hard for him. This was his first time sewing. So I really appreciate that. My favorite one is this one. He did, I guess this is my life. I like that a lot. So there you go. Did anybody else have anything they would like to share?
Susan, do you want to just say that you got the pillow and this is a pillow cover?
Yes, the turtle stitch becomes the pillow cover.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just went on Amazon and got 16-inch by 16-inch pillow inserts. So
What kind of fabric is it?
they're like this.
It's the cotton linen that you use, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cotton. It usually a blend of cotton and linen, but there's some jeans in there. Old jeans that I cut up. There's yeah. So you can use almost any kind. You can use cotton, even cotton, light cotton quilting fabrics. Did anybody else do anything they'd like to share?
What if you used felt?
You could use felt. It would be hard to wash it. These you can take the pillow cover off and wash it, and you can wash the actual pillow inserts. But the teens, this was a really good project for teens because teens really like pillows for some reason. Both the young men and the young women. So, okay.
Interesting.
Does anybody else have something to share, or shall I go on? And Kate's going to be my robot today. Okay, I'm going to do a short talk on Vera Molnar. Okay, so let's see. Let me make it bigger so you can see it, and then tell you what we're going to be doing. Oops, done. Okay, I think this is it. Let me go down. Okay, here we go. Slideshow. Okay, so some of the text in these slides I indiscriminately selected it from various internet sources. But this is Vera Molnar, and Vera Molnar became an ancestor last December, so very recently. So this is her as a young person. She was actually classically trained in Hungary at an art university. And this is a famous quote of hers. She says, "I have no regrets. My life is squares, triangles, lines." And today we're going to be doing something like what's in the background of this. She was born in 1924 in Hungary, and she's one of the pioneers of computer and algorithmic arts. Her work is a love affair with lines and the balancing of order and chaos and preparing to be surprised. So one of the big parts of her life was she imagined herself to be a drawing machine. And a machine imaginaire, and she altered her images, rotating them, disordering them, fracturing them, and randomly changing specific elements in multiple iterations. When she gained access to an actual computer, this imagined machine could become real. And she probed the question of what can a machine accomplish, whether intervening on geometric forms, printed or handwritten letters. She does a lot. Some of her work was with using, a specific letter of the alphabet. So Molnar fine-tuned her programs to get receptiveness to the unpredictable. And so she would use, and we're going to use today, randomness a lot. And the computer could do this very fast. And she could cycle through all the random images that were generated and pick out the ones that she vibed the most with. She called this the conversational method. So when they talk about Vera's work, it's often put in the category of generative art. So if you hear the word generative art, this is sort of what they mean. And I'm going to show you some of her work. Okay, this is a great Vimeo where she speaks about the power of randomness.
Il y a la vieille notion romantique qui est l'intuition. Un artiste a du talent, du génie, il s'assied, il boit un verre d'alcool et puis il fait. Et cette intuition, on ne sait pas ce que c'est. De temps en temps, ça produit quelque chose qui vous plaît, de temps en temps, non. Alors, quand on travaille à l'ordinateur et on est moderne, on dit intuition, c'est romantique, ça ne m'intéresse pas. Mais il y a une chose qui peut remplacer l'intuition, c'est le random. Parce que, bien sûr, il y a maintenant des machines autrement plus perfectionnées que ça. Ça vous montre des milliards de possibilités auxquelles vous, avec votre pauvre intuition, vous n'auriez pas pensé. Donc, ça enrichit un peu les champs. Donc, le hasard, pour moi, ça a beaucoup d'importance, mais pas à la manière dadaïste. C'est pas pour dire que n'importe quoi peut être l'art. Au contraire, c'est pour mieux trouver ce qui me plaît. Parce que quand vous faites à l'intuition, vous faites 10 planches, 12 planches, 14 planches, à la 20e, vous êtes fatigué, vous ne faites plus rien. Avec l'ordinateur, vous voyez, alors d'abord, on peut balayer tout le champ. On dit, ah, mais c'est ça qui me plaît ou qui m'intéresse, pas le reste. Donc, on met le focus là-dessus et on développe toutes les possibilités. Après, on se dit, tiens, mais c'est plutôt ici, là-dedans. Donc, on approche, c'est un paradoxe, mais les gens qui, au début, ont hurlé que l'emploi de l'ordinateur déshumanise l'art, c'est le contraire qui est vrai, parce que c'est grâce à toutes ces technologies qu'on arrive à approcher très près de ce qu'on a imaginé. Autrement, on l'aurait peut-être pas trouvé.
Oh, that interests me. So here's some more. Here's what she does with 4 points, making a polygon.
The first image you showed was very reminiscent of Spakowski.
Yes. So turtle stitch folks have done many as an exercise. You can imagine by looking at them that there are many of the really skilled turtle stitchers who've done homages to Vera Molnar. So I'm going to show you a few of them. So I'm going to show you first a few of Cynthia's. So this is actually a single line, and obviously that's using the Z-stitch. Here's a simple spiral where she randomly changed the length of each of the legs of the polygon. Here's another one with squares and randomized. So Simon Mung, who is a very famous turtle stitcher, did this one. And I put the links on them. You have the link to this slideshow. So if you're interested in any of them. Yagda did this. Yagda is one of the folks who works with Snap. And Snap is the program that Turtle Stitch is sort of built on top of. So Elaine, who's not here today, I forget where she is. She had to take
That's right. It's her birthday vacation.
her birthday vacation. She did a bunch of really cool ones. So this is Vera Molnar squares, with randomization. Here's her spiral blocks, and she took each of the spiral blocks and moved them at a random angle. And she did the same for July 4th celebration with stars. I thought this was really cool. Now, Richard Millwood, we're going to have an extra 2 sessions of Tea and Turtle Stitch if you're interested there. And he's going to be doing fractals next time, but this is his
No,
homage.
Richard isn't doing the fractions.
Oh, who is it? Who's doing the fractals?
Walter.
Walter's doing the fractals. Ah, okay. And so we're going to kind of take this design today. This is this Vera Molnar design today. And you can see it has rows and there are concentric squares. So there's a square within a square within a square at each block. And each of the squares is sort of randomly skewed. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so here's sort of Vera's, and here's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making rows and columns of, I think we had 5, isn't it? 5 squares, 5 concentric squares, each skewed at a random angle between -45 and 45. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And the approach that we're going to take, we want to design the squares so the rows can be easily coded. So we're going to start with the turtle at the center of the square. So you can see this is the progression that we're going to code. So the turtle starts at the center, 0, 0, and it's facing east or 90 degrees. We're going to do a sort of jump stitch to the edge of the square. We're going to turn 90 degrees, and then we're going to go half a block, half of the size of the what is it called? A side of the block.
Side of a square.
The side of a square. Okay, so then the third one here, we're going to do the next three, which is what we normally do to make a square. We're going to turn right, go whatever the size of the square is. We're going to turn right again. We're going to go to and have the turtle travel to the side, size of a side. And then the third one, same thing. We're going to turn right and make the turtle move size steps. Okay. So at the last step here, we're going to turn right, but we're only going to go half a size. And then we're going to take the turtle back to the center and point it in the right direction. And that's how we're going to make our squares. And if you want to do any kind of concentric script, whether it's a triangle or a hexagon or whatever you want to do, this method of starting in the center is really one of the best ways to make a script to do that. I think that's it. Yes. Okay, escape. Okay, and I'm going to stop sharing here. And Kate has said she would be my turtle. Oh, but I didn't allow screen sharing. Okay, advanced starting options. Okay, now you can share your screen, Kate. And everybody get your turtle stitch up and make sure and follow along. And I need you to respond when I say, anybody having anybody needs some support? Can you respond verbally? Or if Cynthia's going to monitor the chat, just ask questions there. Okay, Kate, you can share.
Susan, Kate says that she did some homage to Vera Molnar in P5.
Oh, can
And-
she show it?
Yes, she has shown it in the chat.
Oh, in the
There-
chat. Oh,
I
okay.
did them in a class for P5, but I did them on Turtle Stitch because they just seem to make sense.
Oh, those are beautiful. Wow, wow. That's really nice, Kate.
Thanks. I was excited about this class. I was like, oh, but I'm a little nervous about Turtle Stitch. So let me get organized and see if I can.
Okay, go ahead and share your screen and we'll get started. If you already have Turtle Stitch up, what you can do is you can pull out, of course, your reset and pull out embroidery stitch, running stitch by 10, and then make a variable called size. And pull out a set size to 100. Does that make sense?
Okay, I think so. Hold on a sec. I'm a
Okay,
little
Sorry,
rusty.
we're not gonna abandon you, dear. Okay, let me see here. I need to
What is
make
it called again, please? Whoops.
size.
No. The name of the file.
The name of what file, Cynthia?
I thought you said to open a file.
Oh, press run so you get a new stage, palette, and scripting area.
Oh,
You
but
can
you
name it
not
if you
one
want.
that's already existing. It's a new one.
Yeah. So what you're gonna do, oh yeah, we don't need those right now.
Oh, because
What you
you're okay.
need is a reset from control, which is the top right palette.
Here.
But that's good set size. Okay. So go to control and get out a reset. Yep, there you go. You got it. Now, I want you to do me a favor so folks can see. Up at the top, next to where you don't need a when clicked. Up at the top, there's a little thing that looks like a gear. It's right under categories. Yep, that's it. Click on there. Now go to Zoom blocks, the second one in the list. There you go. And now why don't you make that 2? Down at the bottom, you can choose the size. Let's try 2. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, say okay. So it's just going to make your blocks bigger. Okay, under the reset, why don't you get an embroidery stitch? And that's in the first column, second from the bottom. Yep, you got it. Okay, and just get the running stitch by and pull it up under reset. Okay, and then you can even attach the set size 100 to that because we're going to reset it every time. Good, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to start our turtle. So we're going to leave this little script by itself. And we're going to try and move the turtle from the center to the outside perimeter of the square. So we don't want that to stitch. We want it to be a jump stitch. So go to pen and pull out a pen up. And then I don't know why the heck they put the pen down above the pen up, but they did. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, you could just leave them there. So
I can tell you
remember,
that.
remember, we're gonna to get from the center of the square to the perimeter of the square, we're gonna move a half of the size of the square. So you're gonna go to the motion palette and you're gonna get a move and a turn out. Let's just get them both out. Move and a turn and connect them between pen up and pen down. So pen up, yep, exactly, you got it. Okay, now we have to give it a little math to make it move size over 2 for that move. So go to operators and get a divide and put it where the 10 is in move 10 steps. Exactly. Okay, good. Okay. And now go get yourself a she's some smart. Go get yourself a size and then divide it by 2. And so it's a square. So how many degrees are we going to turn? 90. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so let's try this. One of the things when you're making a big program is to try it out at every step and make sure it works. It's going to really help you with your debugging. So press reset and then press pen up, move. There you go. And you can see on there that we've moved to the perimeter of the square and the turtle is pointing in the right direction. Okay, excellent. Everybody got that? Did it work? Yay. Oh, you have a dog helper. Excellent. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we want to move, we're on the perimeter and we want to move size over 2 steps again and turn 90. Now, one trick you can do, Kate, is hover over the move. Yeah, you can do that. Right click. Right click.
I'm on a Mac.
Excellent. And now put let's see, let's put duplicate. Okay, now that does the whole thing. So you can move it down and we have to get rid of the pen down. Yeah, get rid of the move that you just pulled out. Yeah, and now put that underneath. Okay. Okay, excellent, excellent.
But is this just plain size now?
Now reset it.
Still, okay.
Oops, there you go. Now try it. So it did our first half of a leg, right? It started in the middle of the square and it did its first half of the leg. Okay. Everybody else, you test it out. Tell me. Did it work? Did it work? Yes. We've got a yes from Leslie. Elin says yes. Yay. We know Kate did it. Sonia, are oh, Catherine's doing okay. Good. And Sonia, and we hope Walter is too. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, next step. We're going to do 3 legs regular of a square. So what do we do to do that? What are we going to add to this? We're going to add a repeat 3 underneath here. So you're going to go to control, and I think it's going to be repeat 10, but you're going to change it to repeat 3. Yeah, just put it right underneath there. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And under the repeat 3, we're going to have our regular polygon thing, move and turn. So for this one, we're going to move, let's say we're going to move size steps. So you're going to grab size and put it in there. And then you're going to turn 90 degrees. Okay. So reset. And let's see what it looks like. So now our square is starting at the center is starting to really take shape. Everybody got that? Test it out. Yeah. Test it out. Yay. Okay. Elin's still working. Good. We can wait for her. Catherine, did you get it? Sonia, did you get it? Yay. Okay. Catherine's got it. How about Elin? Are you doing okay, Elin? You got it to work. Excellent. Okay, good. Okay, now we're on our penultimate step, which is closing up the square. So basically, we're just going, it's already pointed in the right direction. We're just going to move size steps. No, size over 2 steps. So you can go up to a move size over 2, right click and duplicate just that thing, or you can construct it. I don't care. Okay, move size over 2 steps. Okay, so now reset. Let's see what happens. Ha ha! We've got the whole square. And now all we have to do is go back to the beginning. Okay. And to go back to the beginning, we're going to want a pen up and a pen down. Did everybody get their full square? I'll give you a minute. You can pull out, Kate, you can pull out a pen up and a pen down. Yeah, put the pen down to the side. Everybody good? Any cries of outrage, Cynthia?
No.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So the last step is we're going to, why don't you click on the whole thing again so we can see it? Reset. Yeah, pen up and pen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to turn, well, we need to turn it. Do we need to turn it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think our code is wrong here, Cynthia.
No, continue, Susan.
Okay. All right. So, oh, yes, it is. Okay. All right.
Why don't you try it? But
Yeah, turn 90. You're going to turn 90 and you're going to move size over 2 steps.
You could, yeah.
She turned 90. Now, pen up. You're going to put the pen up after the move.
And put it before the move. Yeah, okay.
Okay, turn 90 degrees. Okay, you got that. Good. Now you're going to move size over 2 steps, right? To get back to the beginning. And then you want to point east or point 90. So you're going to do a point in direction.
You're going to
Or
do
no,
a,
turn to 180. So just get a turn 180. Turn 180 is the best. Sometimes I get confused. Okay, now put your pen down underneath it and you're good to go.
okay, would you make size a different size?
Okay,
What number?
200.
okay.
You don't want to reset.
Oh,
Okay, take the separate size, set size, and put 100 there. And now separate it from,
So take the set size block off and separate it from both of the, yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. So make it 200 again. Okay, now click on that set size and now click on pen up. Hey, there you go. Put 300 in set size. Okay, now. Ta-da! So you can make concentric squares. Okay, where are the challenges? Anybody have challenges? They can't get their code to do this? You doing good, Leslie? Oh, please see the code. Okay, let's see. Move your code up a little bit, Kate, so they can see the whole code. Ooh, maybe we need to make it smaller on your computer. So go to the wheel again where we zoomed and make it 1.5 instead of 2. Okay. Okay, now you should be able to. Can you see that now, Leslie? Move it just, yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm going to wait until everybody has this because this is a key thing. Are you good, Leslie? Yay, nay. Elin, you got it. You got it. Elin's got it. Sonia and Catherine, do you have it? Is it working? Yes, Catherine says yes. I can't see Sonia. Uh, um, Catherine's using the thumbs up.
Sonia says yes.
Okay, good. Sonia says yes. Okay, good. Now, how about we don't want to see all this stuff on the screen. Let's make it into a block. So you're going to, Kate, you're going to go over to the little plus.
Leslie, excuse me, Leslie has a problem.
Okay. Can you tell us or do we need to show us?
Maybe you could just share the screen and then,
Okay, so Kate, I'm gonna take you off for a few minutes, for a few seconds. Okay, Leslie, you can share your screen. Thank you, Cynthia.
bugs are wonderful.
I can't
Yes.
quite to see what I'm doing wrong.
Well, we're here to help.
Well, it looks perfect.
Well, when I run it,
It-
I just get one square.
Okay, so now after you do that one, set it to 100, set size to 100.
Same size to 100. Yep.
Now click on set
Click
size.
on it first. Yep. click onto the set first.
Size.
Okay, so we're just kind of doing this
Now do
manually
a
right now.
300. Yeah, now set size to
I
300.
see. Okay.
Yes, we're going to make a block.
Leslie, you didn't
Got it.
have a bug at all.
You got it.
Well, but that's the kind of bug that can sink you for an hour or two.
Yeah,
It-
So you get it.
It is a bug. You just need somebody to say, oh.
thanks, guys.
Good. Okay. All right, Kate, go ahead and share again because we're going to make a block. We're going to make a block called square.
Okay.
So we don't have to look at all this code, which is scary to look at. So go to the plus sign under yep, click on there. And now let's call it square. Just make square. Good. And say, okay. Okay, now square is going to have an input of size. So you're going to click on the plus sign right next to the name of square. You see there's a
Where
black.
E is square. See where the E of square is? Yeah.
Yep, click there. And now click on title text underneath it. And click and write size. And then say, okay. Now click on the plus sign next to size. And you're already at input name, so write size. And say, okay. Okay, now you're going to take pen up to pen down, and you are going to
Drag it.
drag
it.
right in that block. You've got it.
Nope.
Below.
Below. Connect it.
There you
Yep.
go. Let
Let
go
it
now. Okay, now you're going to say okay. Okay, now scroll down the motion palette, and at the end of the motion palette, keep scrolling, There's your square. Pull out your square. And you don't need the set size. You can just throw that someplace else. Okay, so let's try the same thing we did before now. Put square size 100 and click it. Now change it to 200, but don't reset. Now change it to 300, but don't reset.
Try 25.
Itsy bitsy one. Okay. Does everybody have? What do you think, Cynthia? Do they have it?
It looks that way.
Okay, good.
No, mine is just doing the same.
Oh, good. Let's
Side?
see it, please. Can we see it? It's so good to
Okay,
look.
here I'm going to stop you, Kate. Okay, go.
Okay.
Elin, great.
Excellent. Bugs help everybody. Okay. Okay, so
Do you want me to reset or?
yeah, go ahead and
Uh,
read that and do square size 100.
Do you know what I think? I think I
What?
know, but we'll
I
see.
think I know too.
Okay.
Okay, now put 200. Now click on it.
We know the bug. We
Right,
know because the reason we know the bug is we've done it.
Oh, you've done
We've
it.
done it before.
Now I
So-
don't feel so bad.
Right
Well,
click.
that's why we edit
Oh,
Yeah, right click
edit?
it.
cursor
Right click
on
it.
square. Yeah, and say edit. And
I'll make this a little bigger.
oh yeah, no, this is a great bug. Would you
Oh,
see?
look. Oh, I see.
You do? This is a great bug.
It is a great bug.
Does
Go ahead.
everybody see what the bug is? And look at how you spelled the input.
A lower S size and an uppercase S size.
When you dragged in the code.
Yes, Catherine said capital.
Oh, on the
Go
title?
up to the, so go
No,
up there.
on the thing itself, not the yes, on the title line. Look
Uh-huh.
at how that doesn't matter how you spell. You can leave it.
Okay.
It's the variable itself, which you're going to be using.
I
Look
don't
at,
understand, Cynthia.
Orange at the top, the orange size at the top, the one that's in orange.
Yes, if you make that small, it should work. The
The-
orange size at the name where it's after, right?
Lowercase s.
And now
So
just
make it low,
make it lowercase. And you'll be,
retype it so it's the same name as the other variables.
yes, it is. Catherine's right. It certainly is one to watch out for. So now stay okay at the bottom.
See, and even if you spell it wrong, you're gonna get that.
having a hard time spelling.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
Say
say okay.
here. Say okay
It
here.
doesn't, where? That doesn't matter.
this doesn't matter, just the orange.
No,
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 it's
that,
okay. It's
that-
okay.
that's just a
Okay.
frill.
Yeah, okay,
You
good.
can
Now, okay.
change it or not.
Now
Now
try
try
it.
it. Just click on it. Just click. No, don't erase.
Oh. Sorry. So now change?
Yeah. You already see it's different.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
There you go. Isn't
Okay.
it amazing?
That's such a great bug, and it happens easily.
Yeah.
You can go cross-eyed, and that's when you call somebody over and say, "Will you look at my code?"
Yeah. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having that useful bug.
You're welcome.
Okay, go ahead, Kate. Okay. Okay, now that we have a regular square, we want to make a Randy square. Okay? And how are we going to do that? Well, first, pull out that set again from the variables, set size to up at the top there. Yeah. Pull out another one. I shouldn't have had you got rid of it. Let's set size. Now use that to the button. There you go. And let's set it to 75. Okay, to make a Randy square, we want it to be tilted. So pull out a turn 15 degrees and put it above the square. Above the square size 25. There you go. Okay, now I click on reset. And now click on the turn. Oh, it's click on 75. Wait, 75.
But it did. It worked.
Oh,
It
it did.
worked, Susan.
Oh, it worked. Oh, because they made the small one. Okay, bring a size and put it into square size. Go to variables. Get the size and put it where square size is. Now click on 75. Set to 75 and then your turn. There you go. So it's turned a certain number of degrees, right? Everybody got that? But
Susan, and do reset running stitch square size and then turn and square. No,
that
no,
just turns the turtle.
no, that's right. And then put another square under it. Do another square.
Oh, okay. You want to do that. Okay, we can have them do that. That's very useful.
Or click on square, click on square. Oh, well.
No, sorry,
No,
let me look.
just click on square size. I'm sorry, you can just click on square size.
Hey, click again. Click
Click
again.
again.
So you get these little iterations. It turns it around, and this is how we were making a star for. So that's cool. So next thing we want to do is we want it to turn a random number of degrees. So go to operators and there's one that says pick random 1 to 10 and put it where the 15 degrees is. Now, Cynthia and I went through a lot of ranges, and this is one of the things at the end you can change, but we're going to do -45 to -45.
No, to +45.
Plus 45. -45 to -45 wouldn't do anything. Okay, now do your reset. And now, now click on that. Yeah, there you go. All right. So it does it randomly. But I want you to do something for me. I want you to put the turn above the square size. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Now pull that down. Okay, so we've kind of got part of a Randy square. Okay. So, but we want it to we want to have multiple squares, concentric squares now, right? So we're after this, for each iteration, we're going to start out at 75, but then we're going to change the size by -10. So go to variables, which is the orange one. And then you see the change by 1. Okay, now put that under square size. Yeah. Good. And let's do it by -10. Okay, so now you're going to set size to 75. Reset, set size to 75. Okay, now turn. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. You see how they get smaller each time? Okay, if you reset and do it again, it'll look different because we're picking random. Okay, so now, did you click on set size 75? Okay, now click like 5 times. So that looks different. Now reset it and set to 75 and do it another 5 times. So you see, every time you get the 5 squares iterated differently, and the pattern looks different. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, one of the things that we're doing is we are doing each square 5 times. So we're going to put a repeat 5 around the turn to change blocks. And then we'll see if everybody can do it together. Perfect. Okay, now put 5 there. Okay, so now
Connect the set to repeat.
yeah, for now, yeah.
Under here?
No,
Above.
not in it.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Beautiful.
Okay, good. Okay, so now reset. Okay, reset again. Reset again. So you get different patterns in your blocks. Now, how's everybody doing? Do you have it that far? Kate, you're a wonderful robot and much appreciated.
I'm loving it. It's so fun.
Okay. Sonia, Elin, Leslie. Oh, Catherine. All right, Catherine. Leslie, you doing okay? You got it to do that? So one of the key things when you're doing a long program, when you're doing, a complicated turtle stitch, is to keep testing every step of the way.
I'd like to just comment, it doesn't have to be long.
Okay.
Just when you're working on a design, as you make changes or add things, it's good to run it again, test that you didn't turn in a different direction than you meant to.
Cynthia is so wise. It's true. I do it even for real simple things to make sure every step of the way that I'm doing what I want to do. Because sometimes I have the mind of a flea and I turn the wrong way or whatever. Okay, so unless somebody says something, I'm going to assume that everybody's with me. Good. Now, what I want you to do is turn this into a block, and we're going to call it Randy Square. So click on motion. Click on the plus. And now call it Randy dot square. Cynthia came up with that name. Isn't it a great name? Okay, good. Now, Randy Square is going to have an input of size. Yeah, you could go ahead, drag that bad boy in there. Okay, good. Now, between size and square, yeah, put that in there. Mhm.
Well, no,
Below the gold. Yeah, right there. Perfect.
did
Okay,
you see the blue line or whatever that is? That means you can connect,
Okay.
or it will connect.
okay, between square and size, up at the top, at the name, what is called the hat one, between square and size, there's a plus. Click there. Yep, that's the one. You got it. Now click title text. And click size.
Type size.
Oh,
Yeah.
not click, type size. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, you've got it.
But
So,
there's a bug if you run it.
okay, so go ahead. Oh, yeah, the set size to 75. Oh, yeah. You got it. Right click on set size to 75
And then
And-
delete.
and then extract or delete. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so now say okay. Now go to the bottom of the motion palette and pull out a Randy square size and put 75 or 100, put 100 in it. I don't care. Okay. There you go. Click reset and click Randy square again, and you get the same thing. There you go.
You get a different thing, Susan.
Oh, you're right. See, Cynthia, I need you. I need you to tell me when I make verbal gaffes. I tend to catch them, but not as fast as you. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Perfect. My turtle isn't facing east at the end. Ah, Catherine, you're way ahead of us. You're so smart. We're going to be fixing that when we make a row of Randy squares. But yes, you're right. It doesn't always face east. Okay, so unless somebody's Randy square block doesn't work, we're going to move on. Speak once, speak now. If your Randy square block does not work. Okay, good. Because every step has to work. Okay. All right, so now we've got our Randy square blocks. We want to make a row of Randy square blocks, okay? Let's start out with Randy square size 75. So instead of 100, you want to make it 75. Okay.
Oh, but this person hasn't saved their work.
Oh, go ahead and save your work right
Oh,
now.
untitled.
Okay.
And I think you want to save what you've done.
So go to the file
Go to File,
and go to Save.
As.
Yeah, you can do Save As, yep. And then you can call it Vera or whatever you want to call it. Okay, good. Okay. Now we're safe. That was a good save. Okay, now we're going to do what Catherine said. Okay. Catherine pointed out that when you make your Randy square, unlike when you make a regular square, you're not necessarily pointed east or pointed in 90 degree direction. So the first thing let's do is let's point in 90 degrees, direction 90.
Susan, the point about this square is that the turtle ends up pointing in whatever direction it was at the start.
That's right. So you're going to connect Randy square size 75 and point in direction. Okay, so now go ahead and click on reset and click on Randy on those two. Okay, now you see, okay, click again. You see, so for everyone now, your turtle is going to be pointing right. So we're ready to move to the next Randy square in the row. So if we're going to print another Randy square, we're going to have to move a certain amount. And for 75, I'm just going to give you the numbers. Move 10 steps and put it underneath. But instead of moving 10 steps, we're going to move 90 steps. If we move 75, it would be that would be the size of a square. So we want to move a few more steps than that so that they're separated. Okay,
Right.
now do the oh, we need but before we move, you know what we need? A pen up and a pen down. We need a jump stitch. Okay, and pen down. Okay. Okay, so if you click on there, you'll see what Kate did. She clicked on it and it moved to the starting place of the next Randy square. Okay, click on Randy square again. See how many you can get and have it be less than 10 centimeters. So keep going. You may want to zoom to fit. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, no, you'll have to do it again. Now, Randy square. I thought you did all yours. Okay, go ahead. Try another one. Oh, 11 is too many. So we're going to need 6, right? So you can put a repeat 6 around the Randy.
5.
No, we're going to start with 6, remember? And there's going to be a bug.
Oh,
That was your idea.
no, what she just did was 6 and it was too long.
Right, that's the bug. Repeat 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now click on that. Okay, zoom to fit. Oh, I see what you mean. Wait, what was it, 5?
Yeah.
Okay, repeat 5. I'm sorry.
Catherine agrees. Catherine says she got 5.
Yeah, 5. Okay, so do 5. Okay, now I'm going to teach you. See underneath the stage, there's something that says turbo mode. A little with a little box next to it. Yeah, click on that. Now go reset.
Wow.
Okay, you see how it does it faster? When you're doing a program like that, using turbo mode sometimes is very helpful. Okay, it's still it's not quite too big, but look, there's a tail on it. We want it to be going up to make the next row. So how are we going to fix that? Well, one way to do it is to repeat 4 and add a Randy square at the end. And then right click on Randy square size 75. Oh yeah, you can go grab one. That's totally fine. 75. Okay, so now reset. And now you've got the turtle stopped at the middle of the turtle on the end. Okay, everybody got that? Try a few different iterations to see which one you like, Kate. You see, you get slightly different one each time. So, does everybody have this part of it? Can we use the if-then command? You probably can, but I can't think of how to use it
Who's
immediately.
asking that?
Uh,
Oh, I see. Oh, you're monitoring that too. I thought I was, but I didn't see it. You can use it, but what for?
Yeah,
So,
that's my question.
what's in your mind? You don't want to share. Okay. Oh, so I can turn before the fifth extra step.
Oh, if whatever the iteration is
Yes,
greater than 5, then you do the Randy square.
you could do that. But it's simpler to do what we just did.
Okay. Does everybody else have the Randy square row like this? Let's call it row. So go to the plus sign in the motion palette, click there, and just call it row 1. And we don't need anything but the row. Say okay. Now drag that in.
Yes, you see, let it go. Do you see that line? It meant that you're really connected.
So say okay. Now go down to the bottom of the motion palette and you should see a row and put your row 1 on there. Okay, now we're building Molnar. Yay, we've got a row. But now, and every time, yeah, you just did the right thing, Kate, by checking it. Okay, you've got your first row. Okay, good. Was everybody able to make this row block? Anybody missing it? Okay. All right. So now we kind of need to turn. We need to set the turtle up to make the next row. Okay. So you're going to need a pen up and a pen down first, because we're not going to want to pen up, yeah, and a pen down. Just leave the pen down hanging out somewhere. Okay. Okay. So we're going to want it to, I think we're going to want to point in direction for this one, but keep the turn around. Don't get rid of the turn. Okay, good. Now get a point in direction. Yeah. And I think we want it to point up, right? So 0 degrees. Okay, good. We've got that. Okay. Now, is it pointing up? Did you check it?
Yeah.
Yes, yay. So then we want to move it and the same amount we did before, 90 steps. Excellent. So let's see. Oh, good. And now we want to turn it. You can put your turn in. Oops, but wrong direction unless we do 270. You want to turn it the
Or
other
negative something.
Oh, yeah, you could do negative 90. That's good. Good thing, Cynthia. There we go. We're ready to go. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So now we need a row going the other direction. So did everybody get this first of all? The turn? Everybody got it. Okay. So let's make a little, another little, what is it called? A block. Let's make a block. So hit that plus again. And let's call it row 1 turn. Okay, say okay. And now just drag everything, not the row 1, but just the pen up through pen down in there. Okay, see that blue line? Oh, she's got it now. Okay, say okay. Now go to the bottom and get your row 1 turn. Okay, and now we're going to do
I
row.
am gonna try it, Susan.
Oh, try it. Yes. It works. Does everybody's work? Do you have a row 1 and a row 1 turn and both of them work? And it looks like this.
Fabulous.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to do row 2. So what I want you to do is make a row 2 blocks. So go to the plus, make a row 2 block. But this should be easy. We should be able to change something simple about row 1. So open up row 1. Right click, edit row 1. Right click, edit. Okay, now I want you, let's just copy it and put it in row 2. So right click on repeat. Right click on the repeat in row 1, right click. And now duplicate the whole thing there. Yeah, see, yep, there you go. Go ahead. Okay, duplicate it. Okay, now just put it outside somewhere. Just put it, yeah, for now. Okay, now you can close up row 1. Okay, let's just say okay, yeah, okay. All right, so here, what can we change about row 1 to make it row 2? Yeah, you got it, go. Just do it. Just do it, Kate.
Good, good.
I love not having to do things. Good. So we're going to make it point left. Okay. And we're going to put it in row 2 and we're going to say, okay, now let's test it out. Put a row 2 under row 1. Okay. So now let's try it. We've got it. Kate, you're wonderful. You're wonderful. Okay. Now, did everybody else get that or do we need to do it again?
Show the code, please.
Yeah, row 2, right click and edit. Okay, now you can make it bigger. See at the bottom right? Yeah, you can pull that out.
Would you do me a favor? Yeah. Would you also edit row 1?
Okay, and put up row 1 too. So right click on row 1 now, so we can see them side by side. That's a great idea, Cynthia. Okay. There you go.
Make it little, yeah, great. So you
So-
can see they're the same except for,
Point in direction.
yep. Good. Is everybody comfortable with that? Okay.
So you can say, okay. Okay. Everybody got it? Okay. So now we need a row 2 turn. And that should be easy too, because it's going to be like the row 1 turn. So go open row 1 turn, right click and go down and edit it. And I'm going to show you Cynthia's favorite way of doing this. Pull out the repeat 4 and pull it into the stage area.
And then say cancel.
And then say cancel. This is Cynthia's favorite way of doing it.
Nice.
Okay, so you don't have to duplicate. You can just pull it out.
Awesome.
Okay, so now we want a row 2 turn. Row 2 turn. So in that one, we we need to point in direction. Yeah, we have, don't we have that?
I think we have a turn.
Oh, okay. Cancel, right? Okay, get rid of the repeat 4 one. Yeah, we don't need that one anymore. Okay. So now we do want to point in direction 0. And we want to move 90 steps, but we want to turn, right? You got it. Go ahead. You do it, Kate. You do it. Woohoo! Okay, now make a row 2 turn.
Well, just try it.
Okay. It looks
Did
good.
try it. So now click on row 1. Click on the stack that says row 1, turn, row 2. Yeah.
Then you get another one, but we only have one more row to go, but let's make the row 2 turn on
Yes.
next.
Yeah.
Make the row 2 turn. So click on the plus to make a block. And now row 2 turn. Okay, now drag the pen up thing in there.
Stop.
Good, say okay. Okay, now go get yourself a row 2 turn and put it at the end. Okay, so go ahead, reset. Okay, it's pointed in the right direction. Now click on it again. Okay, that's good. So we can put, now it's gonna be too big. So but we know we can do a repeat 2 around the row 1 turn, row 2 turn. So go to control palette and get a repeat 10, but change it to repeat 2. Perfect. So repeat 2. Okay, so all we really need is another row 1. So go to and put that after the repeat.
Not inside. Not inside.
After the
After repeat.
Right.
There you go. You got it. Okay, reset. Let's see if it works. You've got your homage
Save
to
it.
Naramola.
Save it. Save
No,
it.
I'll go up to file save. Yeah.
Thank you. I always forget to save.
I know.
Okay, how's everybody else doing? Do you have it?
I
Does anybody need?
I have a bug.
You
Yes.
do? Excellent.
My second row only has like my row 1 has 6 squares and my row 2 has 5. And I'm
Oh,
not
how exciting. Show us.
Show us, yes. Show us. Oh,
sorry.
wow. Okay. So let's open row 1 first. So right click on row 1. Edit. Okay. Oh, you want repeat 4.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it adds the last one. Okay.
Repeat 4.
Uh-huh. And the 5th one is, you see the Randy square at the outside the loop?
Yes.
The 5th
So
one.
that's the
Okay, so now try, okay.
The pen up and pen down are useless.
in the block.
They don't do anything because you don't have anything inside them.
Right-click on row. Let's right-click on row and get it right. You don't have to, you can just click on, right-click and edit.
Do you want me
Right.
to right click on the row
Yeah,
again
yeah, that's fine.
and take the pin up and pin down out?
Well, I
Um,
don't know. You may want them for some reason, but for right now, they don't do anything. Do you,
Okay.
Maybe move was supposed to be inside. Maybe you're supposed to say pen up, move, pen down.
Yes, you are.
If you put your, oh yeah, whatever.
So,
Oh, move
Pen up.
90 steps. No, no, no. Randy Square. Yes, that's it. Go ahead. Put the pen up and pen down around there. Uh-huh. And then put the last Randy Square size outside the loop. Yep, right there. Perfect, perfect. Now say okay. Okay, now connect it again and let's try it and see what happens. Okay, reset. Oh. Row 2 does one. Okay, so let's go to row 2 turn. Right click on
Isn't that nice? You can see the bug.
yeah, just right click on row 2 turn. You don't even have to take it out. You can just right click on it.
She has to practice that.
Okay.
Uh,
Fine.
I am doing my trackpad. I forgot.
Oh
my-
no, we need the row 2 turn. Yeah, you separated trackpads. I
Oh.
can't,
Do
I
it
admire you. I
whatever
can't
way
work.
you can. We,
Yeah.
So row,
yeah.
row 2 turn.
Yeah, row
See,
2
in,
turn.
I'm going to give, there are two things I want to say at the end. Okay.
Okay, pen up. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is take that pen down and throw it under the row 2. The pen down on the stage. See the pen down on the stage to the left. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
just throw it inside there because you're gonna want that.
Put
Okay,
it under turn. Put it under turn.
yeah, good.
And now connect that. But now there's something wrong.
Okay, so what I want you to do is disconnect the row 2 turn. Okay, now hit reset and then row 1 turn row 2. Yeah, reset. Now click on the 3, the row. Mhm. Oh, okay. So for row 2, you see how the turtle went outside too much? Do you see
Yeah.
it? So right click on row 2. Now we've got our bug. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, good, good. Okay, now I need to see the whole thing. Okay, I know. Oh, so first pen up and pen down, go around your move. Perfect. Look at you. Elegant. Okay, you did that. Now right click on Randy square size. Oh, make it repeat 4 up there.
Pull that
Yeah,
out.
exactly. You got
No,
it. You
not
got it.
inside, yeah.
You know how to do it. You go. 75. Okay.
And change 5 to 4.
Oh, yeah. Go back to row 2.
Oh, okay.
Right click on just
Not
row 2,
turn,
not
no,
22
not
turn.
there.
Row
Oh,
2.
sorry. I'm gonna click.
That's okay. It's no problem. Right click on row 2, edit
Oh, and change this to 5.
4.
Oh, 4. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now say okay. Okay. So now click on reset and your rows.
And
Okay.
connect and run row 2 turn.
And
Click
now
the
run row
row
2 turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yay.
You
Click
got
again,
it.
please. Click. Click on, yeah, just to test it. Click again.
Click again.
Oh,
Good. Okay, we know it has at least 2.
Sorry.
We need one more row. So put get a
Yeah,
loop.
but at least it works. We know
Yeah.
this works now.
yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay?
So go up and get a repeat 10, but change it to repeat 2. Because you just clicked it twice and it gave you 4 rows, but we need a 5th row. Oops, you can put that
Sorry.
in. You put the row, yeah, the row inside.
Inside.
Okay, and then add a row to at the
Oh.
after the loop. Okay, so now reset.
No, she's got to change that to 2.
2.
Oh, yeah, we don't want 10. That's too tall. That's like a skyscraper. It doesn't fit on our hoop. Okay, zoom to fit.
Oops, sorry. Sorry.
Excellent. Save it, please.
Zoom.
I
That's yours
wanna-
working.
I
Yay.
want to say a couple of things. When
Thank you.
when you're editing a block and you are drag something out, I suggest to close the block, you click on cancel. Okay, because otherwise you might lose what you've done. The other thing is I'd like to explain to you all why pen down appears in the palette before pen up. And
Oh.
that is because in Snap, the turtle's pen is up to begin with. And since Turtle Stitch is built inside inside Snap, that hasn't been changed. Okay. And that's the reason, so that when people start, they want to do a pen down in Snap. We don't.
So were all of you successful in making the homage to Vera Molnar? It is cool. Thank you, Catherine. That's really cool. So now we're going to set you free. You can change things, like you can make the size bigger. You can make, like, maybe you only want to have three blocks. Have the Randy square do it only 3 times instead of 5. Maybe you want to try and have it do it more. Maybe you want fewer blocks in a row. Maybe you only want a 3 by 3. You have, oh, it's 12 o'clock. You will be able to do that in your spare time. So this is the 10th. This is the 10th, but we got through it all. Yay. This is the 10th Tea and Turtle Stitch, but by popular demand, Cynthia and I have decided to have 2 more guest speakers if you want to join us. The first of them is Walter. Hi, Walter. Can you tell them about what you're going to do next week with fractals? Are you on? Are you gone? Walter may have dropped off. But Walter Bender, one of our participants, the one who participates with Etta, is her name Etta?
Etta, his
Etta.
granddaughter.
His granddaughter, Etta. He's going to be doing something on fractals, and fractals are super cool, like the dragon. Oh my gosh. Every kid that I work with, when I put up the dragon fractal, they are like, ooh, ah. So this is something that if you're working with kids, you might like. And then the week after that, Beth Lloyd is going to come, and she does all these creative things, like she turtle stitches on leaves. She turtle stitches her runs every day. She does a lot of really cool things. She made a soft book for her grandbaby. And many, many, many other things. So she's going to be here the week after. So we hope you join us. And we hope you enjoyed today. I hope I didn't botch you all up too much. And Cynthia was so helpful. She kept me on track too. I hope you had a good time today. Oh, good. Good.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Next
you.
week.
Great. Good. All right. We'll see you all later. And thanks, Kate. You were a great robot. Such a good robot.
Thank
Did you
you.
learn a little something by being a robot?
I did. I loved it. I thought I would be so nervous, but then I was like, it was nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
and you get practice, and then you get affirmation after everything you do. That's the best part of being a robot. I did it right.
Well, and just having like the confirmation, so I'm not kind of lost in my own,
Yeah.
confusion, like you guys
Oh.
keeping on track. It's beautiful.
All
Thank you.
right. Well, you have a great day. And
Thank
and
you.
thank you for showing us your beautiful Molnar PS5. I want to learn PS5, but I haven't found the right teacher yet.
Yeah, I took it with Zach Lieberman with the School for Poetic.
Yeah, I started and I always stop after like 2 lessons.
It was
AI is going to eliminate you having to learn it.
No, I want to learn it. I really like algorithms and procedures.
AI is going to help you learn it.
Okay, good. Good. All right. Well, you have a good week, Kate.
Thank
Take-
you too. Thanks
Bye-bye.
so much.
Well, that
Is
went
I
really,
forgot about Elaine's birthday
yeah.
weekend.
I didn't remember until after she didn't show up. I said, that's